Gina here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. So the long-awaited Dollar Tree fall DIYs are here. I spent all Saturday crafting and coming up with these DIYs for you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoy them. Just remember that, you know, my style of decor, my style of DIYs may be a little different than yours, but my hope is that you guys can get a little inspiration on how you can utilize Dollar Tree items and kind of make them your own and create inexpensive DIYs. So if you guys enjoy Dollar Tree DIYs, make sure you let me know in the comment section below so I know to continue doing them. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. All right, so for the first DIY, you're gonna need these pumpkin shelf decor pieces, and you're also going to need some sort of brown wrapping paper. So I found this in the wrapping section over at my Dollar Tree. So what I did is I went ahead and used my pencil and just traced the outline of the pumpkins, and I did this 4 different times since I am spelling out the words fall with this decor piece. So I went ahead and cut out 4 different pieces. This wrapping paper is really hard to work with because it's rolled up really well. So if you want a more accurate cutting and tracing, just tape it down. So once you cut out your pieces of paper, then go ahead and add on some glue, and then you're going to go ahead and add your wrapping paper to the back of the pumpkin. All right, so now I'm going in with an orange gingham pattern ribbon, and I'm actually going to spell the word fall out with my ribbon. So just take your time on this. It was a little bit tedious for me, but I will say if you use hot glue, I think it'd be better because the white of the glue kind of showed up on my end. So I think using hot glue gun or a clear glue would be even better. And this is the final product here, and I thought it was really cute, and I am loving this orange gingham pattern for the fall. All right, so the next DIY is super easy, and all you need is a roll of toilet paper, and you need one of these fleece blankets that you can find in the baby section over at your Dollar Tree. And I basically made a farmhouse pumpkin by just wrapping the toilet paper in with the blanket. So this took a little bit of time to cut the fabric down to the size that it needed to be, but all in all, this was such an easy DIY to do. And when it came to the stem for the pumpkin, I thought of going and getting just a stick from the backyard, but I took a look at the florals I had, and I went ahead and used one of the stems from the floral, and I just put the leaves up to the top and just stuck it right in, and there you have it. It is a really cute little farmhouse pumpkin. I absolutely love it. It even kind of looks like an apple as well, but you get the idea. All right, so the next DIY, I'm actually converting one of the Hello Fall signs, and I'm going to go ahead and make it into a little picture frame. I got some of this red gingham ribbon over at the Dollar Tree, and what I did is I used the same wrapping paper, and I just traced out the shape of the sign and went ahead and glued the back of the sign with the paper, similar to the first DIY I did with the fall pumpkins. So I'm adding on my glue. This took a little bit of time to go ahead and space everything to make sure it was all good and centered. So next I went ahead and tied a strand of the ribbon to the back. I didn't really glue it. All I needed to do was just tie it. So I also found this burgundy yarn, which I thought was really pretty. It has a little bit of sequins too, and I just wanted to double up the textures on this one. So I went ahead and tied some more ribbon, and this is what it looks like so far. And then I went ahead and just added a picture of the kids, and then I placed it along our mantle, and I thought that it turned out really cute as well. So I did another variation of this. Also, I used some black letters from the Dollar Tree. If I could redo this over again, I would have looked for white letters, but they only had black letters, and my penmanship is nothing to write home about, literally. So I went ahead and used these stickers. I could have painted them, I guess, but I didn't. And I just spelled out fall in love, and I used that same thin yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree and added in a small paper clip. No, this isn't paper clip. It's a clothespin. And then I just went ahead and clothespinned a picture of my husband and I. Since, you know, it says fall in love, I wanted to put one of our wedding photos in there, and I just propped it right against my desk. So I thought this turned out pretty cute as well. One of my favorite things to DIY from the Dollar Tree are wreaths, because you have so many different items from the Dollar Tree you can work with. So I just went ahead and picked up some sunflowers, and I wanted to go ahead and make an O to add to our home sign, and it kind of gave it a little bit of fall flair, adding in the little sunflowers. So this was pretty easy to do, literally took me about 5 minutes. And then I also got a larger wreath form, and I went ahead and wrapped the gingham ribbon to this. Now, I knew I wanted to incorporate this ribbon in my wreath the second I saw it. I am just in love with this pattern. I even have a shirt with the same exact pattern. So what I did is I went ahead and just wrapped it around. I am just not good with that deco mesh. I try to watch tutorials on how to do it. Maybe the next time I'm in Wisconsin, I need to, you know, have Jen sit down and show me how to do it. But I went ahead and just wrapped around my ribbon around my whole entire wreath form. Now, I invested in a heavy duty glue gun. I got this over at Home Depot. I think it was like $20. And I have to say that this glue gun works a lot better than the smaller glue guns that you can get at the Dollar Tree. So if you do a lot of crafting, I would highly recommend you upgrade your glue gun. And I'm just going to hot glue my sunflowers. And what I love about making wreaths, like I said, you can just make them your own. There's no right or wrong way to make your wreaths. You just, you know, sit down, start placing everything. I would suggest you kind of have a overview of what you want to do before you start gluing, because once the glue is down, especially when you're using hot glue. And I also incorporated some of the cotton stems, and I also like to use the greenery from my wreaths as well. I don't throw any parts of the wreath away, or I don't throw any parts of the florals away until I'm 100% done, because I love adding in the green and with the florals and with the cotton stems. I just really love incorporating everything in it.
So pack your bags and hold on tight, 'cause we're taking off. Pack up here, pack in, pack up here, in, pack here, in, back coast, hold back.
So every season, the Dollar Tree comes out with these metal signs. So it'll say welcome. I think the other one says gather, and I forgot what the other one says, but it comes in a pack of 3. So I love adding these little metal signs to my wreaths. And this is the final product, and I thought it came out really good. So thank you guys so much for joining me in today's fall Dollar Tree DIY video. So I actually have a huge bag of Dollar Tree items that I did not use or I had extra of, and I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to one of you guys. So I don't need to keep the extra supplies, and no one in my immediate family or friends are really into Dollar Tree DIYing. So I just have it in a bag, and I'm gonna ship it out to one of you guys, and maybe you guys can use it. So if you guys want to be entered to win this, just comment below craft supplies, and that's all you need to do, and then I will go ahead and ship out this box to one of you guys so you can get your Dollar Tree crafting on as well. So I'm not going to share what's in the box because I feel like that's going to be a really fun surprise for y'all to open, and I probably am going to throw in some other miscellaneous beauty items I have too, because being a couponer, I have a lot of stuff all over the place, so I'll just add some more goodies to you guys. So again, if you want to be entered to win, just make sure you comment craft box, and that is how you're going to be entered to win. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day with whatever it is you're doing. Make sure you share this video on your social medias. If you have a Facebook, pin it to your Pinterest, email it to a friend. That helps the engagement of my channel so much, and it helps grow my channel. So anytime I need help, I am never afraid to ask you guys about that. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye guys.